Why our loved ones send signs instead of speaking directly. I was wondering, if our loved ones are still around us after they pass, why don't they just tell us what they want us to know? Why send signs, symbols, or little nudges instead of speaking out loud? I was surprised by the explanations I found, because they made a lot of sense. Today, I want to share what I learned and why signs are the most common way our loved ones communicate with us. 1. They don't use language the way we do. When someone passes, they no longer have a physical voice. Spoken language, the kind we use every day, just doesn't exist in the same way on the other side. Communication from them is more like impressions, emotions, symbols, flashes of images, or shifts in energy. Trying to turn that into perfect human words is incredibly difficult. So it's not that they won't talk to us, it's that direct speech doesn't translate well between their world and ours. But sending a sign does. A bird, a song, a number, a specific object. It's simple, and it's accurate. One symbol can carry an entire emotional message. It's still communication, just delivered in the form that works best across the boundary between life and afterlife. 2. Our brains act like filters. This next reason is actually on our side, not theirs. Even if a spirit could send a full, perfect sentence, our physical brains can't receive it cleanly. Our minds filter out anything that doesn't match normal sensory input. So if a loved one tried to send a long message, we might only receive a sudden emotion, a single word, an image, a color, a memory, or just a sense of something. Our brains capture pieces, not paragraphs. That's why so many people experience spiritual communication through intuition, chores, coincidences, patterns, sudden thoughts they didn't expect. Our brains naturally translate spiritual energy into whatever form we can understand. And because of that, signs and symbols are easier for our minds to work with than direct speech. They're simple, they're noticeable, and they fit the language our brain already knows. Instead of forcing a message that gets scrambled, spirits send signs that get through clearly. Symbols, patterns, emotions, timing, anything that passes easily through the filter. Sometimes, the simplest sign is the clearest form of communication available between our world and theirs. 3. Matching their energy to ours is hard. Many mediums and near-death experiencers describe communication between our world and the spirit world as two radios trying to tune to the same frequency. Living energy is heavy, dense, and slow. Spirit energy is light, fast, and subtle. To communicate, both sides have to meet in the middle. They slow their energy down, and we raise ours up. This happens naturally when we're calm, meditative, reflective, asleep, or emotionally open. But even then, exact verbal messages are extremely hard to line up. Symbolic communication, however, doesn't require a perfect frequency match. This is why signs often show up as repeating numbers connected to them, a song that suddenly plays at the exact right moment, a bird or butterfly appearing in an unusual way, a memory that hits you from the outside, or an object appearing where it shouldn't be. They choose the thing that will get your attention, the thing you'll notice, the thing that makes you pause. It's still communication, just delivered in the clearest form their energy and your mind can meet. When you look at it this way, signs actually make a lot of sense. Our loved ones aren't silent, and they're not ignoring us. They're communicating in the only way that works cleanly and clearly. through symbols, through timing, through emotion, through patterns, and through those little moments that feel just a bit too perfect. They speak in the language of meaning, not sound. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you again soon.